There's one thing before you begin the process of connecting with your children is give it a special name. I like using my son's name. His name's Harrison. So we do Harrison and Mommy time, or sometimes we call it H&A time, Harrison and Ann time. And what that does is it signals to your child that this is a special time just for me. And it's very important that you name the time, because you may be spending all your days playing with them, doing homework with them, helping them with things, but it's different when they know that there is a very specific time that you've created that is a quality one-on-one time. And why that's important is there's been a lot of research that shows that children really need 15 to 20 minutes of really quality one-on-one time for them to feel seen and heard and feel connected to you. You're filling their attention bucket, because a lot of times, even if throughout the day you may be playing together, but you're distracted, you're on your phone, you're thinking about what to make for dinner. And so when we set aside that very special time with them, they know the difference. And it means so much more to them. I have purchased something like this. It's a visual timer, so you can see how much time has passed. That's very helpful because it'll beep. Or you can use your cell phone. Let's see. This is also a visual timer, but for younger kids, this is much easier. And it's just nice to have one of these at home anyway, so that they can see as the time passes, the red color gets smaller. And of course, in the beginning, they will be surprised by, oh, wow, this is really nice. I really like spending this time with you, and I want more. Because why wouldn't they? Having your full attention is the best thing for them. But we've got a busy schedule. So if they want more time with you, that's awesome, because that shows you that they value that time. It's important to them. This is where you show your empathy and let them know, yes, oh, I wish that too. I wish we can have more time, but guess what? We get to do it again tomorrow. And stick to that commitment. When our child knows that they will get it the next day, and you set the timer to your 15, 20 minutes, however much time you're able to commit to, just stick with it. Now, with my son, over COVID, because we were home so much and because of everything that was going on, we did increase our time to 3 times a day. So we would do it once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once after dinner. The reason why I do this with him, he was 8 years old, and he needed that. And to me, rather than playing endless hours and don't know when we can finish playing, once I've established we're playing for 16 minutes, it's about respecting that boundary. It was agreed that we increase it to 3 times. Now I still do it 3 times, but it's actually more for me now, because I know unless I have some external motivation to help me turn off my brain from all the projects that I have to do, I will probably just work. I know that's something that I have to work on. Maybe you have that too. I think it's because we learned that from the generation where it's all about hard work and earning your rest. And now I really want to model self-care for my kids. The connection time allows me to take a break from my projects, and I have my quality connection time with my son. And then it's great for him too, because the times in between, I can focus on my project and he can focus on whatever else that he can play independently or whatever other projects that he's working on. So throughout the day, it's like putting quarters in the meter, right? Like we're together, we feel really great. And then over time, oh, now I'm feeling like I need a little more attention, or I need a little break. So we connect and we play for another 15, 16 minutes, and then we have our own projects. And then we do it again at the end of the day. And it's a really great time for me to be able to connect with him and do a little check-in. And because we do a lot of pretend play, I just get to see him flourish in his creativity and imagination. It's really all I need to do is show up. All you need to do is show up when we allow our children to take the lead and decide what it is that they want to do, how they want to spend that time with you. I have a client whose son sometimes asks to go for a walk together. Sometimes he wants to play a little board game or a little pretend play. So whatever it is, once you give them that sense of control and power to lead, they will. And it fills them up. They feel great. They feel seen and heard because you're giving them that very focused quality time. Then they're good for, depending on age, maybe an hour, 2 hours. My son now is 11 and we still do this. And he actually came with me to work with the client, and he was assisting me, and he was happy to assist. He was able to step up and was happy to step up because he had enough practice on his own in our home. And also we have that relationship where this isn't me bossing him around, making demands. So it's not that I was dangling something in front of him to entice him to get him to work, but he was happy to, because that was also spending time with me and seeing what my world is about, which is what I do with him. It's a very collaborative process. All stems from our connection with each other. Another thing I suggest for parents who are starting to declutter and organize their home, you want to model that for your kids first. Don't worry so much about their mess. There's plenty of time to teach them and support them in learning to do it on their own. So what you want to do is take care of your own things first. And knowing how busy parents are, like, where are you going to find time to do this? You're going to use connection time before you work on your own organizing or decluttering. Because when they see you're at home, they want you to play with them, they want your attention. Then give them the attention using connection time. First, I ask them, what are you going to do after connection time on your own? So they can tell you maybe they're going to read a book, maybe they're going to do some drawing or play with Lego, whatever it may be. You can prepare that ahead of time. So what I do is I get the snack, get the drink ready. If they needed paper or markers, whatever it is, I'll set that aside, get that ready. I'll spend my connection time with them. Once the timer goes off, we hug, we kiss. I say, thank you so much for spending this time with me. I had a great time. So here's your water, your supplies, whatever the activities. Have fun doing that. I am going to go work on organizing my room. And so you can get enough time to get some things done, make some progress while your child is feeling they've got attention from you, they feel calm, and they can focus on their project. So that's how you can schedule your connection time to work for you in another way, not only to improve your relationship with your child, but also you can get some bonus time to work on your own projects. So I hope you'll give that a try. And I know that it's going to make such a big difference, not only in your relationship, but in your ability to get them on board with organizing and cleaning and taking on responsibilities for themselves, because this is where it starts, right? Once you have the connection, you will gain the cooperation.